Hi, I'm an American immigrant that actually now lives in Brussels in Belgium, and I've been living in the European model for the last 4 or 5 years, and there's lots to be learned over there and ported over. And one of the things that's in the conversation there, and it's in the conversation in America as well, if you're paying attention, The Atlantic did a cover article on it about a year and a half ago, which is just the end of work period as a concept. In the first world, all the first world economies are up, productivity's off the scale. Scandinavian countries are going to a 4-day work week and a 7-hour work day, sometimes a 6-hour work day.
Is that what's happening to you, man?
No, I'm a writer, man. I work 5 jobs at a time minimum. And I've been doing it for 20 years, so that's But it is, to be honest with you, I have a lot of people who are in the corporate world who look at me and want to make my 25,000 euros a year minimum because I have a certain kind of freedom because I'm not tied to that sort of economic model. But there are a lot of people thinking about first world economies moving towards this concept of end of work, which is deeply related to, obviously, also decoupling your worth as a noun. I am a writer, for instance, or I am a truck driver, or I work, and so therefore I have value. And this may be 10 years down the line, but do you have any comments on that concept as a whole, the end of work in the first world?
Yeah, so unfortunately there's been this massive divergence. So Keynes predicted that we'd have 15-hour work weeks because our productivity would just keep going up. Yeah, and you guys are laughing because instead we have like endless work weeks where it's like, I sent you a text at like 11:30, why didn't you get back to me? So what happened in America is that our work week got shorter until about 1980, and then it reversed and got longer and longer, and that's where it is now. So in America you have this divergence where people in various roles are actually working longer hours than ever, and then other people are just not working at all. And so would America benefit from curbing some of the excesses in terms of corporate work culture? 100% yes. I mean, studies have shown that a lot of those incremental hours are not actually adding much productivity. Yeah. But will that happen in the absence of some regulation? Will people just sort of move in that direction? Unfortunately, the facts point the other direction in the US, where like the workism, always-on culture is actually getting stronger. And so as president, would I want to try and curb that? Would I say, look, maybe we should move towards 4-day work weeks for certain industries, make it so that there are like, times of the day when like you should not be always on, and that companies like should not expect most employees to like be available for like 16 hours a day and the rest of it? Yeah, I would. But it's not going to happen on its own because unfortunately the dynamics of this economy make it that a lot of corporates will just demand more and more of workers until we drop dead.
Right. Thank you.
Are all y'all paying attention? Automation gonna sweep the nation unless we get him in. Andrew Yang, 2020 freedom dividend. Climate change is real again. Science rules. Teachers bringing home some bread.